I was seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment, and I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart. And it was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay. Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
Just, I like humbling men.
Welcome to the S.Banks&JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm joined by my co-host,
JD.
What are we talking about today?
She didn't expect this. Chad in full effect.
Yeah, Chad's got some game. Pookie and Ray Ray, Tyrone, all of them. It is what
Chad,
it is.
Brad.
Anyways, we got 3 clips for you today. We're gonna play each clip and come back with our thoughts. Let's spare no time. Let's waste no time. Let's jump right in. Here's clip number 1.
If we had a fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me and if I tell you you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better, so you'd think I'm changing. And then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm like almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails, a movie. Okay.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one, the black jacket.
You said the first one in the black jacket, or did you say the guy behind him?
My guy was being serious.
Of course, it's being serious.
He didn't understand, right? It's funny how so many guys, or let me say the good guy or the nice guy, they're on their best behavior with women. And they always fall short or lose to the a-holes, the Brads and the Chads and the Tyrones. Why do you think that is?
Because we like bad guys. Look, for me,
Okay.
I actually really appreciate men that are honest. Now, whether I like what's been said or not, at least you told the truth. So I know where to go from here.
But okay,
So
what
if
did you like about it? What did you, okay.
I respect his honesty.
Is it because the honesty and the brutalness of it comes from a primal instinct of the man as far as he's masculine? That's a
Exactly.
man's man. He just say what it is. He don't care about your feelings. F it.
Well, of course, I want you to care about my feelings.
You know what I mean?
But
you know,
yeah, I get
you
you.
understand the sentiment. Obviously, he cares about your feelings, but it's like, I'm going to say what I say.
No, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yes. I respect a man's honesty. At least I know what steps I'm going to take after knowing this information. So if you tell me that, I can either say, do you know what? Nah, I ain't going to roll with that. Or say, at least she was honest. All right, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, but the a-holes seem to be getting the panties wet.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's say this. Women love to ish test men, right? So some men get shit tested on a daily
More than
basis.
others.
Some people get it on a weekly basis, a monthly basis. Some men get it yearly. Just depends on the man.
Yeah.
Now, who's the ones that get it monthly or yearly? The Brads and come on, let's be honest. The more masculine man gets it less. The ones that are softer and the ones that is like mushy and lovey-dovey and all of that, they get shit tested more. That's just how it is.
She was turned
all
on,
she's doing is she didn't shit test him, no. But he is showing that I'm not gonna take no ish or whatever. Even if she said, if we had an argument, how would you make it up to me? So then she's basically saying you're in the wrong from this argument, even though we don't even know what the argument's about. But she's basically saying you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong in that argument. How you gonna make it up to me? And he's saying, I ain't gonna make it up to you. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you fall in love with me more. I'm gonna make you do this, do that. And if that don't work, I'll take you to cinema.
So he's in the driving seat at all times. So, but how many times have you seen the nice guy trying to outprice the other men? And then you see Brad, Chad, the Tyrones, the Pookie, and the Ray Rays, right? You see them to show up with little less than no effort and get the panties wet. They get the guts, right? And I say that to say this. You can't negotiate attraction. No matter how much money you throw at her, no matter how nice you are, no matter how many hoops you jump through, you can't negotiate attraction. The other guy at the end was like, are you sure? Because maybe he's naive maybe he's blue pill naive. I don't know him. But he was like, huh? And I've seen a lot of guys with that same expression, really? And tried to play it off as a joke, and they didn't get. He was an a-hole to you. He just said he told you. And you was like, oh my God, like,
Turmoil.
I want to drop my drawers. You see this all day.
I don't know why we do these things, but
Exactly.
that's just it is what it is. Like, ladies, would you take a soft guy or a bad boy? We already know the answer to that.
But what women say and what they want are two different things.
That's true
So you
also.
asking that question, they're going to go, oh, they're going to describe the ideal man. Like, I want a guy to bring me flowers and this and that. And
That's the soft guy.
but they're gonna describe that guy, a guy that treats me good and whatever, right? But then the guys that they tend to
She'll
be going
be-
for is a very different guy than she's
She'll
describing.
be in a relationship with the soft guy and cheat on the soft guy with the bad boy.
That's what you really want.
That's just what happens all the time. Like I said, me personally, I like a good bad boy. Always have, always will.
So as long as he's a
Clearly.
criminal,
No, what are you talking
as long
about?
as he's a criminal
Criminality.
and he doesn't get caught,
I never. I didn't say that. When did I say that?
I'm just saying.
I didn't bring up anything to do with criminal.
So as long as he's a criminal,
criminal
and
life.
he doesn't get caught,
I
that's a
didn't say
good. That's a good bad
Anyway,
boy.
that's what you said. Anyway,
Go on.
Women tend to like men that will put us in our place. They don't put up with our BS.
Okay.
If we shit test them, they would, I guess, react how the other guy reacted. In the sense of, I ain't taking this, whatever. Like, we like to be put in our place.
He didn't care.
He didn't care. Yeah, but men like that, okay, for me, I think men like that show that they have experience with women.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you've clearly had quite a few women
Yeah.
because the way you're just confident with it,
That's
it's just
that's
like,
a turn on to a woman. So when a woman sees that a guy has lots of experience and the way he moves with women and he can get a lot
So
of
he
women,
can get women.
that's a turn on. Unfortunately, if the roles are reversed and a woman has been ran through,
yeah, it's not
it's
the
not
same
a turn on
thing.
for men, right? So how many women have been ran through by the Pookies and Ray Rays, the Brads and the Chads? Now they're leftover women. But those same guys that they look past, the ones that was in their friend zone. Oh, now he's good enough.
Now you want the nice guy.
Wow.
Yeah, when you hit the ball.
See, so so then guys go, what do women really want? A lot of
Women
guys
don't
is-
know
is
what they
jacked
want.
up. Exactly.
A lot of women don't know what they want. But one thing I will say that they do want is a bad guy. But I would say a good bad guy. I think women, a lot of women would want
That's
that.
the balance, but more time it's either bad
It's
or good.
balanced. I like a good bad boy. What's the word I used? A reformed bad guy. Now I'm not
So,
talking
criminal.
about gangbanging and I'm not talking about nothing along those lines. No. That is actually a turn off for me.
As long as he gets the blood boiling, so good.
Okay.
I'm just
You
saying. Right?
so you seem to know a lot about that.
I do.
Let's hear it. Let's
I do.
hear it.
I don't go into personal stories. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I know what it is. I'm very raw. I say what I say. Women tend to want to.
So you're saying you're a good
I ain't
bad
saying
guy.
anything.
Are you saying you're a reformed?
That's for
bad
that
guy?
person to determine. I know I am. It's not this podcast ain't about me, but
It's gonna be
it is
about
what
you
it is.
today. No joke.
I just say, do you think that the good guys or the nice guy finally gets a break when he's in competition with the bad boys? Does he ever get a break? Is it always city boys up?
It's kind of always city boys up. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I think the break that the good guys get is only when the woman's older and she's
And
hit
she
the
wants to
wall
settle.
and she wants to settle and she just thinks, okay, I'll just settle for you because
Mm.
not that these guys are bad.
Just
I mean,
that
as
they-
in not
yeah.
nice people. I'm not saying that. You're a nice guy. There's nothing actually wrong with being a nice guy. You're,
It's
you're a
that-
nice guy.
It's just that they don't
It's
get
just-
the cooch wet.
Yeah, that's all it is. So
That's a bad thing.
no, I know. Okay, but I'm saying as a person, you're not a bad person. You know what I mean? So there's nothing like
I get it.
you're not a bad person.
I get it. I get it. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Put your thoughts in the comments below. Anyways, here's clip number 2.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
people
have
that won't
some
do doggy
women
style.
that feel like
You got people that won't do doggy style.
exactly.
That's degrading.
And then you have some women that feel like if your man asks you to suck his, it's very degrading. That's
But
some
you
things.
got, you got some niggas out there who be saying like, I hate when niggas say this, and I probably gonna get some flack for this too. But niggas like they don't let their girls suck their.
How not?
Some
Their
people
girl
are
doesn't like
that.
to suck. Like
No,
She's
but
sucking somebody.
yeah, because that's natural.
She is. Like, how you gonna not do the things that comes
Oh
with
my
this
god!
shit?
Like, what are y'all? Like,
She
what are we
trying to
talking
do
about
it, you
here?
fighting
Like,
off.
Oh my god.
Like,
Unhand me.
no, but it's some women like there's some women that just go off of the standard sex, like just stay on top of me,
Missionary,
and that's
no
it.
doggy style,
Don't turn
no
me
who wants
over.
to
Don't
live
do
like
that.
Who wants to live like that?
People, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Put your thoughts in the comments section below.
Yeah.
Anyway, each to their own. I do know and have heard of some guys where they don't want their women to go down. They find that degrading. And I have met some women where they find, doggy style or certain positions, Kama Sutra, some of those positions to be a little bit too exotic for them. I get it. Each to their own. No shade. But like the other chick said, that like the last lady said, who wants to live that way? This is in my opinion for me.
From your experience of knowing people or knowing guys that don't want their women to do that, what's the reasons?
Well, I've heard some guys say this, right? They have their own reasons. I think they just find it degrading. Like some guys would be like, okay, if that's my woman, how am I going to kiss her? Or say, how's she going to kiss my mom? Like on the cheek, whatever. Like if she's meeting my family members, like I know that she's done that to me and then she's going to kiss my peeps. I think sometimes maybe they're looking into it a bit too deep, in my opinion. But I'm sure they got their reasons, or they just, in general, just find it degrading.
What this is a kind of a question, but would you say that people find it degrading because it's something that they would do with a female on a linkage with a woman that,
Oh, okay.
girls that you link, say you wouldn't do certain things sexually with,
So you can
would do certain things sexually with women that you link that you wouldn't do with a girl you'd wifey.
Yeah, I think, okay, so what you're saying is that some guys would be crazy with the side chick,
Do
for
all
example,
sorts
right?
of things,
But when it comes to the wife,
all foul things.
they're just like, let's say missionary, right? It's simple. Yeah, that does happen because I think it comes from more of a protection place. Like, I don't want to degrade you like that, And but in saying that, the woman is saying, I want you to deflower me. I want you to degrade me. But the guy, he can't transition sometimes, right? Because he's got no connection to the side chick. He's got no connection to the sneaky link or whatever. She's just some chick. And I think sometimes men can't transition from my woman might want that too. So I don't
think
know.
A lot of women say like they're not a hoe or anything, but they want their men to basically treat them like one, as if they were one.
I think most
in the
women,
bedroom.
I think most women want that.
So I understand what you mean, but some women, I'm not saying all women, I haven't really heard it from women to say that they don't want to be treated like that in the bedroom. I'm talking about with their men.
I've heard that too.
Not them, not a linkage or anything. I'm saying with their partner that they would, go all out, do everything pretty much.
I've heard women say they want to go all out and the guy doesn't want to. I've heard some women say they don't want to go all out. But I think maybe some cases they might have been a garden tool in their past life and they're trying to play this whole innocent chick. In some cases, the woman, maybe she's, I don't know, religious or something, or she just finds it degrading. She says, nah, I don't want to do that.
A reformed hoe?
Yeah. Some of them are, but some of them is like, I just find that degrading. Maybe society conditions them. If I do that, this means I'm a hoe. This means I'm a,
But there are like music videos and stuff and songs and blah, 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 and it says if you don't give, the sloppy toppy, then you're basic. I think a lot of women.
I concur to that. Yeah.
I think a lot of women go by certain things that we hear from guys, not just like in social media, maybe things they've heard from men they've spoken to as well.
Okay.
And they've said certain things. And it's like, oh, I kind of have to do this because that's what men want. Rather than maybe they don't want to actually do it, but because men want it, it's like, okay, I'm going to do it.
But is it not a negotiation in a relationship?
Of course it's
like, because maybe the
negotiation.
guy doesn't want to do certain things, but he does it because it pleases that woman, and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
For me, I'll say this, right? If she don't suck, we don't smash, right?
Okay.
That's big lyrics, right? But I changed the word up a little bit, right? So people put in the comments, men and women, is it a deal breaker if your guy
I had the same
or
question.
your girl doesn't go downtown and give the toppy? Is it a deal breaker?
Slappy tappy.
Yeah, put in the comments below. For me, I have been in like situationships and the woman didn't do it. But then again, I had other women to do it. So it just depends, man. It depends on
What,
the
your side
situation.
chicks?
Yeah, sometimes side
You
chicks,
had side chicks?
Side chicks saved lives, by the way. Side chicks actually
Or
saved lives.
destroy them.
Yeah, that's true. But it saved lives, I think, more time than destroy them. Because the wife might say, do you know what? I'm not going to do all those things. And she might be cool. Hold on, she might be cool. Let me land.
Okay, go on.
She might be cool with, okay, I'm not going to do that for you. But if you want to tag another woman in and she's going to do that, what I'm not going to do, that's cool. Just don't bring me home no STDs, or just keep it to brains.
Outside babies. Yeah.
Just keep it to brains and that's it. Don't beat. Just keep it to that because I'm not doing that. We got to negotiate here.
Some women will agree to that because most women is not gonna say, yeah, you can go and get XYZ with the next chick. It's like I don't know. Okay, that's why I'm gonna go back to women that didn't necessarily want to give sloppy toppy, but they do in order to please their man, so that their men don't go for side chicks to get certain things from other women. You'll get everything at home.
Yeah.
So I think some women think like that. They don't
She
necessarily
know
want
he
to
got
do it.
options.
Well, yeah, if he has options, not
She
all
don't-
men have
and she
options.
don't put her out.
Okay. You are just something else. You
I'm
are.
just saying.
Yeah, so yeah, I think some women don't necessarily want to do it, but they will do it to please their man, make him happy, so that he don't go elsewhere to get it from someone else.
I think that's a two-way streak.
It is a two-way street. I've actually heard women say that if you don't go down south, I ain't dating you at all. I've heard women say they wouldn't even be in a relationship with the guy. You have to do that. You have to go down.
Some chicks might want that, and I've
I've
heard
heard it
chicks
from
have said
chicks.
that to me, right? Are you gonna do blah blah blah, right? And then it's like, do you wash? Because there's that. It's the truth. Do you wash? What's that whiffing? Is that BV? I don't know, right? But
Didn't know what's going on.
No, but at the same time, the flip side of that is this, because the guys is cheering. They say, yeah. When women hold guys nuts, or they hold a guy, they smell their hand too.
Listen,
Make no mistake in that.
some guys, listen, you can't chat. So
Exactly.
a lot of guys will say, oh yeah, you chicks don't do whatever. Listen, some of you men are nasty. So don't even be quick.
But that's what I said. When a chick's getting intimate with a guy and she touches his private area, she does smell her hand too.
We all do certain
just
things.
Just the way that a guy
A guy
smells
would
their
do
hand.
it. Exactly.
So-
It goes both ways.
I get it. But anyways, guys, that's our thoughts on that. Put some of your thoughts in the comments below. Let's move to the final clip of today. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Here's clip number 3.
The whole time I was seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment, and I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart. And it was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay. Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
I like humbling men.
You like humbling men.
Yeah, it's like my pastime.
Your pastime is humbling men. You do work at a strip club, so do you humble men there?
No, I take their money.
Okay, so you like humbling men, but you work at a strip club. For me, make it make sense, because without those same men that pay for your life, that pay your bills pretty much, you wouldn't be able to sustain your life. So without those men, you ain't ish. Now I think this, right? She looks young. She looks quite young to me. She looks below 25, right? You see a lot of young women today, and their disdain for men. It's like, how did you get so damaged?
So toxic. She's like poison ivy.
But how did you get so damaged? You're so young and you're so damaged. Men go for younger women because they're generally full of life. They would choose a younger woman over an older one because the younger woman is vibrant. She's still full of oomph, life, je ne sais quoi, whatever you want to name it. She's still full of that life. But
not so much
you're
anymore.
finding that these younger chicks nowadays, they look a lot older. They ran through, they run down, and they speak like this. Wow. Wow.
What
do you
she
think?
said is like, she's a.
Indeed.
What, like,
Yeah, but
look what
she
she's
gets
saying.
off on breaking guys' hearts or just being mean.
Being a.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's basically it. However you wanna, mix and blend, and that's just the perfect word, because why would you want to degrade and make a man feel like crap? And I like humbling guys. Humbling for what?
Do you know what comes to my mind? Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Because women say it to men.
To men.
When a guy expresses how he feels, say, women like to reel off the list of the preferences, and the guy goes, well, here's my preference. Who hurt you? Whatever the situation may be, that's the first thing they do.
Yeah.
Who hurt you, right? So then I'll say this. If you flipped it up and a guy said those things that he gets off on hurting a woman,
cancelled.
You're going to get cancelled. You're going to get the pitchforks and the machetes. They're going to come out. You're going to get the public
chop up the
prosecution.
clock.
You got everybody on your side because you said the same thing that she said.
Yeah, literally.
If a woman says it, they're going to laugh. They're going to go, oh, whatever, men. And I think the culture today, being a man is like, you ain't supposed to. You ain't supposed to be a man.
You can't be a masculine one.
But I think that too. But I think they want to neuter men, right? But I'm saying the conditioning of the young women nowadays, when they speak like this, is really sad, because some of them have great role models around them as far as men. They got good fathers, they got brothers, uncles, cousins that are great men, and they speak of men in this way. So I think it's the society and the culture. Like, think about Gen Z in dating. It's a cesspool, because women say, okay, where's all the good men gone? Men are asking this. Men are saying, where have all the women gone, the good women gone? This is what we got to pick from. She's going to talk this talk now. Go on.
That's the reason why men, or the younger generations of guys today, are not willing to date. They're not willing to take the girls seriously. A lot of them are just literally just smashing and dashing because of women like this.
And that's even at its own risk.
Yeah.
That's even at its own risk, because that woman has so much contempt and hatred for men that she could change her mind, even though she gave consent.
There's
Next
certain
minute,
things
you're going to
going
catch a
on now.
case. And what they do is hurt you as you're a man. So you're going to be hurt with your image, and you're going to get the public prosecution.
I would just say it's very peak for all ages of men nowadays. Let me just put it that way. It's not even a certain age range. Like, you lot are just, it's very peak for you lot. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to go into all of that too deep, but yeah, she has a cheek to she works in a strip club. You say, you just take men's money. She was saying before that she's using some guy. She wants to hurt
She
him.
didn't like him like that. Yeah.
She said she admitted that she don't like him like that. So you want to use the man. You want to hurt him for what? Why?
Because
We don't
she's-
know what happened.
Who hurt you? She's
Yeah.
been hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
Yes, but you've been hurt by someone else. This guy hasn't hurt you. So why you want to hurt him for? I think a lot of women today are like that though. They want to hurt men or say things about men,
Because they're
discredit
told
men.
from nursery, men are the enemy. Men are the enemy. That's why I feel sorry for the Gen Z dating. Because
Terrible.
like you think about, okay, what trait would a woman need to learn now? Like cooking and cleaning, the basic domestic
They
skills.
don't do that.
They can't do that, right? And I will say this, right? To balance it a little bit. Yeah, men are a lot weaker today,
Yes,
today
they
as
are.
well, right? They're definitely a lot more weaker. But for the most part, men are still traditional, right? But let's say, okay, 10 years from now, she might be a reform garden tool, right? Because she's going to get ran through. She's going to do what she do. She's going to be ran through. And she's going to say, you know what? She's going to be the typical, the Brittany Renner and say, I'm changing. I don't want to do that no more. But your future husband has seen
The
he's seen
evidence.
what you are, and you're still going to kind of deep down have that toxicity in you because you're damaged. And I'll say this, right? My last thing is this. Fellas, these are your potential baby mothers. These are the women that's carrying the next generation, carrying your seed. Are you sure you want to do that? Because the pleasures of the skin. I'm on birth control. You could catch a case. You can get a baby. You can get this woman pregnant. All kind of crap can happen. And I get it. I'm a guy. I know that, pleasure of the skin and men, we value smashing more than women. I get that. But I'm saying you got to tread carefully.
Be careful.
Because that's what I took from this clip. It's like, whoa, so young and so damaged.
I know.
And hearing this clip, I wasn't shocked because I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
You talk, if you're dating a woman and you taking her number, you're just having a general conversation. She will be like, men, you see you men. And this ranges from women that's in her 40s down to younger women. And it's like, wow, that feminism has sold them a dream, and they put together a culture of just women that hate men for no reason.
They don't even know why they hate men. That's what I don't get. You literally get it from like your mother or grandmother. It's been passed
There's that
down
too.
in some
I think
way.
it's society.
It is society too. Obviously, everything plays a role.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, okay, example, really quickly. When a female has grown up with no father. So then, let's say the mum's toxic.
Yeah.
Let's say she just hates the father for whatever reason. She hates him. And then the daughter grows up to hate the father. Not that the father's done anything wrong, but she grows up to hate the father, and she doesn't even understand why she even hates the father.
Yeah.
It's just literally from hearing things
Yeah.
or whatever else from the mother.
Even though a child shouldn't be in adult business, and you can't understand it from that position, because you've got so many cases where the mother portrayed herself to be this great woman, and then later on down the line,
You find out all sorts of
because daddy wasn't around, and you find out daddy did try. Mommy said, if you don't pay or you don't do this, you can't see the child. So she used that child as a weapon. All that child took from it, because they can't see it from a mature adult perspective. Father is the first man in her life. He wasn't there for me. I got all this hatred plus society, the conditioning. This is a recipe for disaster. That's what I think.
Can I just add quickly? We done a podcast before, and I think the title is, do women use their children as pawns, or are children pawns and property? We will tag it.
Yeah.
We will tag it. But yeah, you should go watch that as well. It's pretty much what we were just talking about.
Good discussion. Good discussion. Guys, pleasure of the skin. Sometimes you gotta say no.
Yes, know when to say no.
We leave on a positive note, but pleasures of the skin, say no, because that could be your future baby mom. I get it. I'm a guy. I understand. But be careful out here, man. It was a good conversation. People, put in the comments below, what do you guys think? What are some of your thoughts? Have you encountered some of these kind of women? Share your thoughts on all the clips that we spoke on today.
Yeah.
Anyways, Go on.
Also, subscribe to the channel, and we are also on Rumble. So please go over there and support us
We're
over
on
there
Rumble
too.
as well. We'll tag all the links below. Anyways, and that being said, see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.